back to Garage Games. We've got another tournament practice game here, 1750 points, practicing for Preferred Enemy. It's in about a week's time, so it's crunch time. It's too late to change lists, but I've got Erwin here today. He's got his, what are they?
Emperor's Children.
Okay.
I know the good guys.
The good guys, yeah. Not my guys, not the Custodes. That gold is heresy.
Exactly.
Did you? Yeah. I think the viewers have seen my army done to death by now. It's same one again. I have made one slight change. I've given the Castellan's mark to the shield captain on foot to try to do those deployment shenanigans. But did you want to give us a little background on your guys?
Yeah, so my Emperor's Children were my 6th edition army, but I decided when the new codex came out that I'd give them a bit of a spruce up.
Yep.
In terms of painting and add some more units. So I've been playing with them for about 6 months now, I guess.
Yeah.
And the basic idea behind them is they're a very close assault army, so a bit different to what you see a lot from Emperor's Children. So I don't have all the noise marines, even though I've got one unit.
Yep.
But it's basically put a whole bunch of threats in your face and have you force you to deal with lots of them.
Yep.
And then come out and murder you in close combat. Is the basic idea.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah. So and I have my Defiler, who's my little pet.
Yep.
And she always does pretty well.
Yeah. It's funny, the people sort of trash on Defilers from time to time, but you know, this is actually a little bit of a grudge match. We've played in a recent tournament, and I'm seeking revenge. But the Defiler did really well.
Yeah, like it's not the most points efficient thing, but we should never use the guns for them. So you basically because I've taken the Scourge, and and with warp time you can get them into someone's face pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And then they're basically a threat that has to be dealt with.
Yeah.
And yeah, wounds 5 up in Vuln. So I've got a Helldrake as well. That's the other thing I find with the Helldrake and the Possessed is that the 5 up in Vulns from the Demon saves come in really handy.
Really counts.
Yeah.
I wish I could make 5 up in Vol saves, but
I seem to recall last game that you didn't make too many.
That's my shtick. So the mission we're playing, it's one we've practiced before. It's volatile cargo. So we're going to be deploying Vanguard Strike, and there's objectives around the battlefield, and I think on the 3rd turn one of them explodes or something. So we'll put that up on screen, and we'll, I guess, move to army lists, then deployment.
For the Emperor's Children Battalion, we have a Demon Prince with Demonic Axe, Intoxicating Elixir, and the Stimulated by Pain Warlord trait with a Warp Bolter. We have an Exalted Champion with a Power Axe and a Power Sword, and we have a Sorcerer with a Bolt Pistol, Force Sword, the Psychic Powers Prescience, and Warp Time. We have a unit of 12 Cultists with auto guns, and another unit of 12 Cultists with auto guns and a heavy stubber. We have a unit of 18 Chaos Space Marines with chainsaws and bolt pistols, and an Icon of Excess, 2 Plasma Guns, and a Power Sword on the Aspiring Champion. We have a unit of 10 Noise Marines with an Icon of Excess, and a Doom Siren and Power Sword on the Champion. We have a unit of 10 Possessed with an Icon of Excess, and a unit of 3 Chaos Spawn. We have a Defiler with a Defiler Scourge and a Twin Heavy Bolter. We have a Helldrake with a Bale Flamer, and we have 2 Chaos Rhinos. For the Custodes, we have a Shield Captain on Dawn Eagle Jet Bike with the Auric Aquilus and the Radiant Mantle Warlord trait. And we have a Shield Captain with a Castellan Axe and the Castellan's Mark. We have a Vexilla Praetor with a Vexilla Magnifica and a Castellan Axe. We have 3 units of Custodian Guard with Guardian Spears and a Misericordia in each unit. We have a unit of 5 Virtus Praetors, and we have a Venerable Land Raider.
And we've just finished deployment. So, as I said before, it's Vanguard Strike. I've deployed my army along the front line here. I've got my jet bikes in Deep Strike Reserve. So, effectively, sitting around that bubble. We haven't rolled for first turn yet, but you can see, as per the mission, the objectives are all in the middle and one in each deployment zone, so I've got mine there. Everyone's got his under a bunch of cultists. And what have you got over here?
So I've got a Chaos Rhino here with 10 possessed in it.
Yep.
The Defiler, an Exalted Champion, and a Sorcerer. And the Sorcerer's got Warp Time and Prescience. Big blob of just standard Chaos Space Marines with a couple of Plasma in. Demon Prince, 3 Spawn, some more Cultists tucked in the back here with my Helldrake, and in this Rhino, 10 Noise Marines.
Okay. So I think we'll roll for first turn. As is tradition, the Custodes finished first. So +1 to my dice. Oh.
Okay, should I just try and see?
Yes. Oh, all right. So, as per my Castellan's mark, I'm going to, before first turn, redeploy him and the Land Raider within my deployment zone. So I'll be back with that in a sec. Okay, so I've moved the Land Raider back here, behind the -1 to hit bubble, just to give him a little more protection. And I'm just going to proceed to my shooting phase. So I'm going to start with this unit of 3 guard, shooting at the... Actually, I'll start with the shield captain, shooting at the cultists. So he'll have 6 shots with the Hurricane Bolter, rerolls his own 1s. Yep, and 3s. So it's 3 wounds. No AP.
And save 2.
Hey. So now I'll shoot with the 3 Custodian Guard at the same unit. So 2s. Reroll 1s for the shield captain. Okay, good start. 1 wound at -1.
So that's 1 dead.
Okay. Oh, you got 6 up. Oh, you're outside the cover.
Yeah, so I'm outside.
Okay. I'm going to fire with these 3 guard into your Marine squad.
Yep.
So hitting on 2s and wounding on 3s. So 3 at -1.
1 set.
Okay. And I'll open fire with the Land Raider. So heavy bolters. I'll put them into the Marine squad, and las cannons into your Helldrake. So I'll start with the heavy bolters. Too far away from the shield captain. 3s. So 3 wounds, -1.
2 dead.
And 4 las cannons into your Helldrake. So 2s to hit. And 3s, I assume.
Yep. 3 wounds.
Yeah, I'll leave that. 3 wounds.
They all go through.
Wow. All right, dice time.
10.
He's got 10?
No, he's got 12.
12. I'll CP this one.
Yep. That's easy.
Hey, got him. That's our first strike. Beauty.
And see if I explode.
Oh, do you want to chuck that again?
I like these blowing up. Yeah, try it again. It's a 4.
It's a 4. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm not normally that efficient in turn 1, so obviously I'm not charging anywhere. So I think I'll move on to Erwin's. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So my movement phase, I did lots of advancing. So this Rhino here advanced up. So did this Rhino here. The Noise Marine, the Chaos Space Marines advanced along with the Exalted Champion. He was pretty tired and only rolled a 1 on his advance. The Defiler moved, Demon Prince moved, and these guys advanced here.
Yep.
And the Cultists over in the corner stayed put.
And these cultists got in the building?
Yeah, the Cultists just do what Cultists do.
Okay.
Stop people throwing units coming in and killing them.
So I believe you're about to commit some heresy on me.
I am. So I'm going to start with Warp Time on the Defiler.
Yep.
So needing a 6. And that'll do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, he's in my face.
I'll do Delightful Agonies on the Defiler. Actually, I'll finish with him. I'll do Prescience on him.
Yep.
which goes off.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll do Delightful Agonies on him as well,
Okay.
which goes off.
All right. Everyone's a winner.
He is.
All right. We'll be back with shooting.
Okay. So I've got, first of all, lots of things popping smoke. So this rhino here is going to pop smoke.
Yep.
So is the Defiler. And so is this rhino over here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to fire the only thing in range down here is a heavy stubber at one of the Custodes and create real heresy by killing them. So doing 4s. 1 hit.
We're going to say you get a promotion if he took out a Custodes.
Yeah, that's right. Well, we'll actually kill something with a heavy stubber one day. And the Demon Prince is going to fire his Warp Bolter at these jokers over here.
Very good.
So that's just 2 shots. Both hit.
Mm-hmm.
Tough, so needing 5s to wound.
Mm-hmm.
Tough strength 4. No.
No. Okay. So what are we on to? Charging or?
Yeah, I reckon. Let me just think about this for a second.
So at the start of his charge phase, I've used the stratagem Tanglefoot grenades from these guard onto the Defiler. So that'll give negative D6 to his charge move. So it's minus 2 inches. I think we measured it up. He needed an 8-inch charge, so now that's a 10-inch charge. So
Yeah.
your charge phase, sir.
Well, I'm not going to charge anything. I'm holding objectives. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, it's very good. All right, well, yeah, I don't think there's any morale tests, so we'll be on to my second turn. All right, just finished my second turn movement, so the Land Raider's just shuffled a tiny bit, and this guy's moved back to protect it a little. I've moved up towards the Rhino here. I figure I'll open it up, but then I've got to deal with the mob inside. Yeah, these guys have moved up to earn themselves some glory, and these guys are trying to get a Rhino kill. And the bikes have turned up from deep strike here, so I've got some good range on a few things there, so we'll see how that one plays out. But yeah, I'm going to move on to my shooting. Okay, so I'm going to start with my shooting at this Rhino. So I'll go with the Vexilla here. He's rapid firing his Slaanesh, so hitting on 2s. Yep, and I can re-roll that 1 just in range. That's good. And wounding on 5s. 1 wound, neg 1.
He's good.
He's good.
Remember we got minus 1 to hit all the rhinos and stuff too.
Okay, yep. The shield captain shooting at the same thing. So 1 miss, so 1 hit. No wounds. I'll shoot with these. Actually, I'll go these 3 guys into the Rhino. So 3 Guardian Spears, hitting on 2, hitting on 3s actually. Rerolling 1s. Okay, and 5s. 1.
It doesn't say.
Hey, 2 damage. And this squad of 3 guard into same rhinos, so hitting on 3s. Okay. 5s. 1 again.
Saved.
He's good. I'll go over to here and these 3 guard into the rhino, so hitting on 3s. A lot of 2s there. And 5s. 1. He's good. I'm going to fire with the shield captain into this squad of Marines. So hitting on 2s. Okay. Wounding on 4s. Not great. So 4 out of 12. 1. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to fire with the Land Raider here. I'm going to put 2 las cannons into the Defiler and 2 las cannons into the Rhino. And the heavy bolter, I'm going to fire that into the squad of Marines. So I'll start with the heavy bolter, hitting on 2s. Okay, and 3s. So 2 wounds, neg 1. B. And las cannon into the Defiler, so hitting on 3s. 1 hit. 1 wound.
Doesn't say.
Okay.
What did you do?
1. I'm going to CP that one. 4.
Okay, so delightful agonies. So 3 go through.
Okay. Down to 1 CP now, I think.
So that's 11.
Alright, yeah. And the 2 las cannons into the rhino over here. So hitting on 3s. Yep. Winning on 3s. Oh! Yes. Alright, and all I've got left is these guys. I'll figure that out in a sec. And the bikes, I've declared 2 of them shooting rapid firing into the cultists and 3 of them into the chaos spawn. So I've got enough dice here for 2, and I'll have to do this in 2 rolls, but here's the first bunch hitting on 2s into the cultists, and I've got a few more. And 3s to wound. So 4, 8, 12, 15.
15.
So
So
that's
5 ups.
15 5-ups.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And 3 bikes into the chaos spawn, so I'll do these one at a time, hitting on 2s. Okay, so 10 hits so far. Second bike. That's another 10 hits. And third bike. 9 hits. So we got 29 hits total. I'll roll some wounds. Okay, rolling to wound, I need 5s. So there's 24 dice here. I'll pick some up.
Only 5s.
Yeah. So there's 4, 5 more.
So 3,
3, 7, 8, 9.
okay, 5 ups.
Okay.
So you killed 1.
Pretty good. Okay, so I'll have a think about my charges and move to that. So just in the charge phase, I'm charging with the bikes into this rhino. So I've got some Overwatch.
No.
Nothing. I need a big 9. That'll do it. I'll move those in a sec because I'm going to charge with these 2. And I'll have to get back to you on that. And I'm going to charge this Defiler.
Okay, so heavy bolters. Nothing. And the battle cannon does 6 shots. 2 hits.
Nice.
1 wound. Minus
Okay.
2.
So 4 up invul. Doesn't make it.
And does 2 damage.
Okay, one of them's on 1 wound, and I'll charge in. Yeah, they're going to be good. So yeah, just charging the guard into this rhino.
Okay, so heavy bolter, 1 hit. Doesn't wound.
Doesn't wound. Okay. Yeah, they're in. I'll move them in a sec because I'm going to move this shield captain. He'll make it. And the shield captain over here, I'm going to charge into the squad of marines.
Yeah, so I'm going to do, so these are the plasmas,
Mm-hmm.
and these are the bolt pistols,
Yep.
and I'm going to overcharge the plasmas.
Brilliant. So
Okay.
I'm neg 1 to hit, but that doesn't really matter. Well, does that apply to Overwatch for your ones?
It won't matter. Oh no, I don't know actually.
I know it won't apply to the 6s to hit,
Yeah.
but on the ones for overcharging, it probably would.
Thought, okay, so I'm not going to do the negative 1.
Okay.
So it's 1, 2, it's 1 plasma hit.
Yeah.
And they both plasma would have died under that situation.
Good idea.
Okay. So 1 wound. Oh, 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Okay.
Yeah.
One's got no AP and one's
Minus 3.
-3. Okay. So the no AP 2 up. It's good. And the -3, I got my 3 up Aurica Quillis, and he's good. So I'm just going to charge in. That should be alright. If it's not, I can re-roll it with the Aurica Quillis. Okay, we're on to the fight phase. Erwin's graciously reminded me that Emperor's Children strike first, so I better choose the one that's where that actually applies. So I'm going to start with my shield captain. So I've got the attacks here. The black one's the Misericordia, hitting on 2s. You can re-roll his own 1s.
Strength 6 and 5, so 3's all round. There we go. So this one's neg 2, and these 5 are neg 3.
Okay, so the dark purple one will be the neg 2. Okay, so I made 2.
All right. To start.
Okay, so I need 3s to hit, but I'm re-rolling 1s because of the prince, and I'm re-rolling all my wounds because of the exalted champion.
Yep.
So
So-
on a 5 and a 6, I get an additional attack.
I've got Radiant Mantle, so
Yeah.
it's neg 1 to hit.
Okay. And re-rolling 1s. Okay, so that's a Death to the False Emperor. This is Death to the False Emperor. There's another Death to the False Emperor.
Those 2 3s would miss for the neg 1.
Yeah, let me just get all these out.
Oh, right, yeah.
Okay, so get rid of the 3s. Okay.
Lot of hits.
And
Tough
then,
of 6.
so 5's to win. Re-rolling.
Okay.
So that many, that was 5.
Yep.
So that's 6, 9.
Okay, 9 2-up saves. Whew, I'm going to use my Victor of the Blood games on this one. So I would take 2 damage unless I re-roll one of them. I'm going to re-roll one. So, okay, I take 1 and I've got no command points left. So swinging with the Custodian Guard, 3 attacks each and 1 Misericordia, hitting on 2s. Okay. Strength 6 on the spears, so it's 5s all round. So 1 at neg 3, 1 at neg 2. That's a poor roll.
Okay, so the yellow will be the neg 3. The pink will be the neg 3. So both go through.
Okay. So this one does D3. 2 damage, plus 1 for the other. And this is the shield captain swinging with his axe, so hitting on 2s. Okay, and strength 8 on the axe. So
3.
3 at neg 2.
Okay. They all go through.
Okay, so one does 1, and the other 2 do.
So
Yeah.
does it explode?
Yes.
So I'm going to roll another 6 now. No. Okay, and I've got 10 guys inside.
10 hapless souls. Oh. Wow.
4. I'm going to use a command point and re-roll one of them.
Yeah.
That's fine. So 3 die.
Okay. Do they get to shoot now?
Yeah, but they didn't die from morale.
Very good.
Yeah. Yep. So 3 guys that died, I'll just fire into them. That was not very good.
Left the volume low.
Did. 3 wounds, however.
Not bad. Any AP?
No.
2-ups. Takes a wound. Okay. Okay, so these 3 guards swinging into the Defiler. So hitting on 2s. Could have been better. And winning on 5s. Okay, so 1's at neg 2 and 3 are at neg 3.
Okay, so the neg 2. And up. And the neg 3s. And that's 1.
Okay.
So 2 go through. Yeah, so that's 1.
1 damage.
And then how much?
2d3.
So 5.
Yep.
So that's 5.
So that puts him on 6.
6, yeah.
Okay. And over here I've got another guard squad. Actually, I might swing with the bikes. A little more efficient. I'll start with 2 of them. Hitting on 2s. Winning on 3s. 5s with a reroll. So 3 at neg 3.
6s. They all go through.
Okay. So it's 9 damage.
Okay, so you've got 1 left.
And I'll attack with 2 more. Just to keep the ball rolling. 1 miss. And 2 wounds so far.
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay.
Let's see if it explodes.
No.
It's not.
10 possessed.
3 dead.
Okay. So, yeah, just attacking with the Defiler.
Hitting on 3s. Suppressians.
Yep.
Toughness 5?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm winning on 2s, rerolling.
On all of it?
Yep. Okay. No, not for that one. I don't think so. So 2 at -3 and 2 at -2.
Okay, so they're all 4-ups, but they're different warnings, aren't they?
profiles, yeah.
So the 2 Scourge ones, 4-ups. So 1 will go through.
3 damage.
That'll take him out.
Yeah.
And the 2 Claws are good.
So down here.
Yep, got a morale. Ooh.
So 6 and 3, that would lose another 1. I'm going to use command point.
Yep,
It's a 4, so they're fine.
all good. And you already spent 2 CP on the Marines?
Yep, and then just the noise marines.
Okay,
5 -3 +3 is 8, so they're fine.
okay. On to your second turn. Okay, so I scored 9 points at the end of my turn, and Erwin's just completed his movement. So, would you like to give us a bit of a rundown?
Yeah, so the cultists have moved out here. The noise marines have moved so that this guy is the closest to all their weapons. The Exalted Champion and the Demon Prince moved up, as did the Sorcerer. These just guys moved this way.
Yep.
And this Possessed just moved within 2-inch charge range of the Custodes over there.
So, did you want to commit your heresy again?
I will. So the first thing I'm going to do is put Delightful Agonies on the Defiler again, which goes off.
Yep.
Okay, now he is going to smite him.
Yep.
That goes off
Well,
for 1 damage.
once. Let's see if the Emperor protects. No. So he's on 5.
And Prescience on the Noise Marines,
Okay.
which goes off, but he
Ooh.
perils.
You're gonna.
No, I'm not. I'm just going to cop it.
Yeah.
D3 wounds, takes 1.
1. Okay.
So just all these pistols here into them. Winning on 4s. Now winning on 5s. That's nothing.
Nope.
What I come to expect from cultists. So we got 8 in here. -1 to hit. You're rolling the 1s.
Okay.
And we got 5s. Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay, so crack grenade into there.
Yep.
And we're rolling the 1. Hit.
He's good.
Doesn't wound. Warp bolter into them.
Yep.
Both hit. Didn't wound. Bolt pistol from the sorcerer. Hit. Doesn't wound. So I think that just leaves the noise marines. Okay, so the noise marines. I'll start with the doom siren on the champion. So there's 1 hit. And it wounds at -2.
Okay. He's got a 4-up invul. He's good.
Okay. So the down the Sonic Blasters.
Yeah.
Hitting on 2s because of prescience. Re-rolling the 1s.
Oh, almost.
Yeah. And winning on 5s?
Yeah. Not too bad.
So 5.
5. Okay. Any AP?
No.
So 5 2-ups. He's good.
Okay. So I'll start with the Possessed into the Custodes.
Okay. I've got some Overwatch. So 6s. Okay. It's a good start. Toughness 4.
4, yeah.
So 1 wound, neg 1.
Saved.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Oh, look, they're in. Okay, the cultists into the other squad. So Overwatch here. I can reroll the 1 for the shield captain. Doesn't matter. 1 wound at neg 1. Oh, it took his head off. And they're in.
7. We'll go into here.
Yep.
I'm in.
Yep.
3's fine.
They're keen enough.
Keen enough, that's right.
And I'm just going to heroically intervene with this guy into the Noise Marines. The Exalted Champion just made it in. And the Demon Prince. Where would he like to go?
That's your warlord?
Yeah.
I think he might go there.
Okay.
Reroll that. Cool.
This should be fine. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're starting on the Possessed.
Okay, so the possessed do a d3 attacks each. So they do 2, and there's 7 of them. So okay, hitting on 3s.
There's a few misses in there.
Yep. And toughness 5.
Yep.
So winning on 4s. So that's 5 at -2.
Was there 3 in there? Or?
Oh yeah, 4 at -2.
4. Okay. 4 ups. 2 go through. How much damage?
Just 1 each.
Okay. One of them's down to 1.
Okay.
Who's next?
Well, I might go with the cultists. So
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9 guys. 18 attacks. Plus 1 for the leader.
That's right, yeah. And re-rolling ones.
Good job, cultists.
Inspired. Okay, so 5's re-rolling.
They're hungry. All right. I think
Okay, so that's 6 saves.
they're gonna take a scalp here. 2 ups. Yeah, they got one. This guy with 1 wound left, he is out.
I might just do the Exalted Champion now.
Yep.
So 4 attacks, I'll use his Power Axe. All hit. Reroll all of those. 2 wounds.
2. Need 2, isn't it?
Yeah.
4 ups. Takes a wound. Okay.
Let's do Noise Marines. So 2 of them are going to have to attack the Shield Captain.
Yep.
And the rest will go into the unit. So I'll just do the 2 guys hitting the Shield Captain first.
Okay.
So hitting on 2s because of prescience, and I get Death to the False Emperor on 4+.
Beauty.
Okay, and re-rolling the 1s.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's 2 Deaths to the False Emperors there.
Yeah.
Okay, so that many hits.
Keen.
And re-rolling wounds. So that's 5 wounds.
This is on the captain.
Yep.
2 ups. Ooh, takes 2. Okay. Down to 4.
Okay, so this is all on these guys here.
Mm-hmm.
The pinks are the normal guys, and the yellows are the champion.
Mm-hmm. He's got a power weapon.
Power sword, yeah.
Yep.
All hits. Okay, so Death to the False Emperors.
Yeah, they're keen.
Reroll the 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So can they normally re-roll all wounds?
No, it's because of the Exalted Champions.
That's a pretty good rule.
Yeah.
So it's like a super lieutenant.
Yeah. It's only in close combat.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so you got 2 at -3,
Mm-hmm.
and then 7 just normal.
Okay. So the 2 at -3. So I've got 4 ups. So 1 goes through. That'll take out this fella, I think. And how many?
7.
7 2 ups. Takes a wound. So I've taken a wound on the last fellow. Who's next?
So the only charge I've got left now is the Demon Prince, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So he gets 4 attacks base, and he's got the Intoxicating Elixir, which gives him another 1.
Yep.
And then the Talon. Well, if I use the axe, I get -1 to hit.
That's
Yeah.
another -1 for the mantle.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll just use his talons. So
Everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that doesn't hit. So they all do.
Yep.
Oh, is there any 6s in there? 1 6.
1 6.
Oh, he won't Death to the False Emperor, which you got -1 to hit.
True.
Yep.
Strength 6.
7 because of the
Elixir. Okay.
So, and then he just rerolls all wounds.
3s.
Okay.
Four.
So 4.
At -2.
Yep.
I got my 3-up invul. It's good.
Okay. So that's all the charges. So it's just then.
You've got a strike first with your unit.
Yeah. Okay. So they've got. So this is the power sword.
Yep.
With the champion, and then the other guy's got chain sword. So there's 2 each.
Okay.
So that's not 14.
So they still get Death of the False Emperor on a 6.
On a 6. Yeah.
A couple of 6s.
Okay. So the 2s will miss. And the 3s will miss, and I get to re-roll that one. That's it.
Okay. Pretty good rolling so far.
Okay, so that's 6 at normal and 2 at -2.
Okay, the
Minus
2.
-3. -3.
These are 3-up invols. They're good. And 6, was it?
Yeah.
Okay, 6 2-ups. And I'll use my Victor of the Blood games on this one. Ooh, takes another. I'm down to 4 wounds. So we're just swinging with the Defiler into the Custodian Guard.
Yeah, and he's got Demon Forge, so he just re-rolls all hits and wounds.
Beauty.
Just as well.
Yeah. Okay,
Okay.
pretty good.
Roll that. Okay, so that's 3 at -3, and then 2 at -2.
So the 3 at -3, 4-up invols. 1 goes through. How much damage?
3.
Okay, so 1's down. And the 2 at -2. 4-up invols. I need these.
That's 3 damage.
That'll take him out too. So just swinging with the Custodian Guard into the Possessed. So these are the spears. Hitting on 2s. Could have done a little better. Winning on 3s. Okay, so these 5 are at -3, and I've got 1 Misericordia. Will hit and not wound.
Okay, so this is 25?
5, yeah.
Yeah, so just the demon saves. So 4 go through.
Okay, so these, they have 2 wounds each.
You have 2 wins, yes.
So they do D3 damage. So first one gets 1, gets another, does not, so 3 down. So I'm going to swing with my Shield Captain on the bike into the Demon Prince. So these are the Lancers hitting on 2s. Yep, winning on 4s. 2 wounds at -3.
Both go through.
Okay. 1, 2, 3 damage. And I got a Misericordia. Will hit and not wound. And the attacks from the Shield Captain into the Noise Marines. Actually, first I'm going to swing with my lone Custodian Guard into... I'm going to attack your champion.
Okay.
So hitting on 3s, up 2s, sorry. Winning on 3s, so 2 wounds, and I got a Misericordia. Will hit and not wound. So 2 at -3.
Both go through.
Okay. 2 damage. And now the Shield Captain with his axe into the Noise Marines. So you can reroll his 1s. Yep. Strength 8. So that's 4 at -2, and a Misericordia hits wounds. So 5 at -2, and 4 of them do D3.
So this is the Misericordia does, it's different.
Yeah, it's just 1 wound.
Different, yeah.
Both AP is 2.
Both AP too, so it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Yeah. Okay, so that's 4 dead.
Okay.
Alright, now who am I going to shoot?
Okay, so firing into the Custodian Guard
Yeah.
in their death throes.
So just their pistols. Death of the False Emperor works in close combat, believe it or not. Okay. And we're rolling the wounds.
Shit.
Okay, so just 1.
1. 2 up. It's good.
Okay. I think that's all my attacks back. I don't think I lost enough to cause any morale checks. So
I'm going to need to make some.
Oh, yep.
So on the Noise Marines.
Oh.
6 and 4 is 10, minus 2 is 8, so it's another 2. And the Possessed.
Yep.
They're fine. Oh, that's it. Oh, the Cultists.
Cultists.
That was 1. So they're fine.
They leadership 7. I thought they
With,
were.
with the champion, I think.
Okay, so one of the cultists left, but you've got 2 objectives, so that's 6 points for the mission.
Yep.
So it's not a bad turn. I'm looking a little bare, but that's standard for Custodes, so I'll move on to my 3rd turn and watch one of these objectives explode. Okay, so as per the mission, one of these is going to explode. There's no number 3 objective down here, so I'm just going to roll that one now before I move. 6.
6, this one.
6. Oh, great. All right, we'll figure that out. Okay, so it's a 6-inch explosion, D3 mortal wounds. It couldn't have happened in a better place. This is going to be rough. So we'll start on my shield captain.
Takes 1.
Takes 1. He's down to 3. On the Noise Marine, that'll take him out, I guess. He'll get to shoot.
Yeah.
He's not demoralised.
Well, I'll just shoot at this guy then. No, I should be able to speed. No, I'll shoot at bolt pistol.
Yeah.
I can't. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Something on range.
Yeah.
So, cultists.
The cultist. Yep.
Yep. That's 1.
Okay.
This guy.
Yep. 3. Didn't need that. He's out.
Okay. The exalted champion.
Oh, I've got to get a 2 here.
You
got him. Oh, brutal.
Your shield captain.
Yeah. Oh, shit, he's on 1 wound.
The Chaos Space Marines. They take 2.
2, all right.
And my Demon Prince.
2.
Takes 2.
All right. Oh, man. Okay. That probably couldn't have been more dramatic. So I'll be back in a sec with my movement. Okay, so I've just stepped away from a couple of these objectives. I figure I don't need to take another hit like that. So yeah, I've just driven this guy out a little, and my shield captain's moved in to hopefully do something to that demon prince before my other shield captain dies. The bikes have left this area here to head towards the defiler, hopefully get up to some business there, and these guys have just moved in here. So yeah, I'll just move on to my shooting. So I'm going to start with the Vexilla down here into the cultist. So he's just got 1 shot at that range. That'll hit. That'll kill a guy, -1. And the shield captain, he's going to shoot at the cultist too. So he'll hit, and he'll take out 2 more. Okay, so now the Land Raider. I'm going to target the Chaos Spawn way down there with the las cannons, and I'm going to fire the heavy bolters into these cultists here. So I'll start with the heavy bolters. Hitting on 2s, yep, and killing on 3s. So it's 3 more. And I got the 4 las cannons into the Chaos Spawn. So 2s and 3s. Okay, it's 2 wounds.
So they're 4 wounds each.
Yeah, so D6 on the first. No, second. I'll take 1 out. Okay, and I'll shoot all of my hurricane bolters into the defiler, because everything else that I can see is in combat or a character. So I'm going to do this off camera because there's too many dice. Okay, so after all that, I got 18 wounds, so let's see how we go with the saves.
Okay, so 3s. And then Delightful Agonies.
Yeah,
Any more 2s and 1s?
it's a pretty good roll.
6 marks, Slaanesh.
Beautiful. Okay, I'll move on to the charge phase. I'm going to declare a charge with the bikes into the defiler and the sorcerer around the back here. So
Okay, now the sorcerer's going to take a wound off. No. The defiler's heavy bolters. That's 2 hits. Am I within 6? Yes, that's a roll at 1. That's 3 hits.
There's the old Slaanesh again.
Exactly. 2 wins.
Okay, 2 3-ups. They're good.
Battle cannon. 6 hits.
Again.
6 shots.
He's on fire.
He is. And reroll the 1s.
Nothing. Okay, so how far do I go? I got to get in one of these at least. 7. I don't think I'm going to get the back, but I might be able to do a bit of a shifty consolidate around there. So
Yeah, you could go there and then move in.
yeah, so I'll be back with that in a sec. Yeah. And the shield captain into the demon
cultist,
prince. Yeah, the cultist. Yeah, I'll go for the long bomb. Yeah, look, he's in. Wow. Okay. So fight phase. Considering your Slaanesh, I'm going to start with my shield captain charging the demon prince.
Okay.
I don't need him to swing at me first, so I'll get started on 2s. He's good. So the big ones are strength 8, so 3s and 5s. So these are all neg 2.
Okay, so they're all but they're different damage buffers.
They are. So
Yeah.
4 are D3 damage.
Okay, so 2 go through.
Oh, so it is possible to take him out here on 3 wounds. Ooh,
Got it.
okay. Beauty. Is that Warlord?
It is.
Ooh. I'm quietly fairly pleased about that.
Well, given what he did to you last game.
He did. Yeah, I was about to say that what he did last time really hurt. So, and I'll just consolidate this guy, or whatever, bring him in.
So then it's all. Then I've got to choose a unit.
And then you choose.
So I might as well just choose the sorcerer.
Yeah, you're not going to take out my shield captain? He's on 1 wound.
Yeah, but he can't. They're going to attack before him anyway.
All right, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so the sorcerer.
Oh, would they? Because you've got one that goes in front of me, and that would be him. Or you're choosing him too.
Yeah, so everything. So he's going to go before. They're going to go before him.
Oh, they're going to go anyway because
Yeah.
he didn't charge.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It's all hit. 1 wound.
1 wound. Any APs?
-3.
Okay. 4 up. He's good.
Then your blokes.
Okay. So just consolidating slightly down to get in combat. And I'll be back in a sec with some rolls. Okay, so only one of them can swing at the sorcerer, so I'll start with that one. He's hitting on 2s. Okay. And winning on 3s with rerolls for charging. So 3 at neg 3.
3 6s. R2.
Okay. 2d3 damage. Got him. And the defiler. So into the defiler with 4 guys is 16 attacks, hitting on 2s. And wounding on 5s with rerolls. So this is going to be messy. Not a very good roll at all. So chuck these. Alright, so 4, 6 go through.
Okay, so demon saves. So 3 go through.
Alright. Damage.
So 7.
7.
And life agonies.
Oh,
So he's
delightful.
alive.
How many wounds?
He's got 1 left.
Wow. He's the man. And you swing first with something else, so
Might as well just do the possessed.
possessed.
Yeah, it's the number of attacks. So 3, 6, 8, 9.
Mm-hmm.
And Death to the False Emperor with 3 of them.
Oh yeah. They've got a banner as well. Oh yep.
It's only 2.
2. Okay. 2 4-ups. 1 wound, so 1 guy's dead. He's out. And
then it'll be here.
yeah.
Okay.
I probably should have left combat with him, to be honest.
Okay, so death to the false emperors.
So he's neg 1 to hit as well.
Oh yeah, so that's right. So that only happens on 6. Two.
2.
1 and -3.
So the -3, I've got a 3 up invul. He's good, and the 2 up. He's good. Bloody lucky. Okay, so do I swing back, or have we got anything else?
Well, now I'll go to the Defiler.
Yes.
Oh, no, sure.
No, my turn.
Yeah.
I'm going to swing. It won't matter, so I'll swing down here. So Custodian Guard into the Possessed. There's a couple of misses. Okay, so 2 at neg 3 and 1 at neg 2.
They're different damage profiles.
Yeah, so the 2 at neg 3 are D3 damage.
So 2 go through. So 1's D3 and 1's whatever it is.
Yeah, so the D3 will do 2 and the other will do 1.
I'll do Demon Forge.
Demon Forge away. How many command points left?
I've got 1 left.
All right.
So the yellows are the Scourges. Okay, so 1 at -2 at -3, but they're different profiles.
Okay, so which one does...
One does a D6 damage and one does a flat 3.
Okay, the one that does D6, the 4 up invul.
Yep.
And the one that does flat 3 is good. And I've got my shield captain on a bike swinging into the Marines over there. So hitting on a 2. He can re-roll his own 1s. Okay. And winning on 3s. Okay, so I've got 3 at neg 3.
3 dead.
I'd call that a pretty solid pushback turn.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't score anything this turn, but we'll be off to your 3rd turn and maybe one of these things blowing up. We've got some morale to take care of, I think.
Okay, so the assault cultist, he's for roll of 1, he's fine.
he's given up.
He's given up. These guys?
Yeah.
They're fine.
Yep.
And the spawn paper, the cultist, the gas paper.
Yeah. All right. On to your turn 3. Okay, so start of your 3rd turn, one of these objectives blows up. So what have we got?
It's a
5. Right in the thick of things.
Which is that one?
Brutal. All right. How much damage?
So on the bikes,
Yep.
does 1.
1. Yep.
And on the Defiler, he's dead.
Oh, does he explode?
He does that.
That's not the double whammy. All right. Rough.
Okay, so I just moved the spawn over that way. You did a pitiful run.
Bit of an advance. If you could call that an advance.
Exactly.
2 inches, yeah.
So just 3 pistols into here.
So, yep, neg 1 for his Radiant Mantle.
1 hit.
Yeah.
Wound.
Oof. Okay. 2 up. He's good.
Okay. And that's all the shooting.
So, who would you like to fight with?
So I get to go before you anyway, don't I? So might as well just start with the spawn.
Yep.
Okay, so 4 attacks. Oops. And that's a death to the false emperor. So 2 hits.
Beautiful.
No wounds.
Oh, wow.
And I'm going to use my last command point for veterans on those guys.
Yep. That's +1 to wound?
Yeah.
Okay. So 3 wounds.
Yeah, and 1 at -3.
So the 3 up, the -3 with a 3 up. It's good. And 2 more. 2 ups. He's good. Golden Armor's paying off.
It is.
Okay, and I'm going to swing with these boys into the Possessed. Jeez, they've been fighting with their eyes closed today. So 1 wound at neg 3.
He's dead.
Got 1. Yeah, hardly epic, but you know, we'll live with it. I'll swing with my shield captain with the axe. So hitting on 2s. And 2s again. So 1 at neg... Oh, they're all neg 2, but 4 of them do multi-damage. Well, doesn't matter, does it?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
No, they're dead.
Okay. Okay, so that was, I think, the end of the turn. They don't have a morale check, so I guess on to my turn 4.
Yeah.
Okay, 4th turn for the Custodes. I'll just put these guys back on an objective. They've gone towards this one. Shield Captain's advanced over there. Yeah, maybe in 2 turns he'll get that one too. And I've just got this guy sitting here for a bit of late game advantage. So I'm just going to move on to shooting. I'm going to shoot everything at the unlucky spawn, and I'll do that off camera and go to the combat phase. Okay, so the bikes took out the chaos spawn, a hail of bullets, and they've just charged in here. So again, I'll just resolve these attacks quickly and see how we go. Okay, so 5 guys attacking. That's 20 attacks hitting on 2s. Okay, it's quite a bit. And wounding on 3s with rerolls. Okay, chuck them. And them. Right.
Why don't I just roll your dice?
You can roll mine.
Okay. And they're dead.
Alright, I think that might be it.
It is.
So we'll be back in a minute with some summary. Alright, there goes another game. Ended a little quicker than expected, but that's kind of how it rolls sometimes. We're 1-1 now.
Yeah. Looking forward to the decider.
Yeah. We'll probably play each other next weekend.
Yeah.
It was still a good game though. I think the real turnaround was the objective right in the thick of everything exploding. And my shield captain on a bike not being killed by the Demon Prince. As you were saying last time, I didn't kill that guy before he swung back. He just mutilated me and put me on the back foot completely. So I'm lucky to have gotten away with that. But that objective exploding was a real big deal.
Yeah, but you also did the right thing. A lot of what I find when people play me a lot with this army is they ignore the rhinos and they try and bring down the Defiler and the Hellbrute, and that by you doing exactly the opposite of that, you did exactly what I didn't want you to do. My most valuable cargo is in the rhinos, and by forcing them to come out and then blowing them up and then losing some guys in the process.
Yeah,
That was a big thing for me.
I believe there's people out there in the community who watch these games, and some of them may be playing next weekend. So don't give too much away.
But I'm assuming that good players work it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then they just got to deal one to fight.
Well, I was actually trying to manage the threats that way. I saw these rhinos are going to be a big problem right in the middle of everything, so I need to get in their face first.
Yeah.
Interesting. As is tradition, we've got MVP, LVP. I'm taking my bike squad as MVP. They turned up, they shot things to pieces and charged a lot of things. Very effective unit. There's a reason they're part of the meta at the moment, I think. LVP, I'm going to take my Vexilla Praetor. He's normally a really good model and usually my MVP against gun lines and whatnot, but it wasn't that he did the wrong thing, it's just I didn't need it.
I've got no guns.
Protecting your Land Raider from
That's right.
grizzly stairs and stuff. Yeah, so I kind of left him up the back kind of doing nothing. I probably, having considered the lack of firepower, just sent him into combat and tried to get him to do something, but anyway, how about yourself?
Least valuable player, the Spawn. They're quite useful when people have Inceptors and Reavers and Deep Strikers that turn up in your back line. And that's what I generally use them for, to block out deep striking and stuff.
They tear them to pieces too.
Yeah, that's right. They're very good at, primarily Marines don't like them very much. 2 damage a piece is nice.
How many points?
For that unit, it's basically 100 points.
That's pretty good. 100 points is fast, relatively.
Yeah, and if the tournament didn't encourage you to take just a battalion, then I would put them as separate unit in an outrider and give me an extra command point.
All right.
Yeah, because you can do 3 individually.
Oh, they can do a single swarm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, 33 points.
What do you have?
Most valuable player. It's sort of hard to choose between the Defiler and the Chaos Marines. Everyone hates Chaos Marines, but I quite like them. Big blobs are quite resilient, and just the number of attacks never killing your shield captain was kind of fun.
I think with that banner,
Yeah,
can that be taken on anyone, or is it just Slaanesh?
it's just Slaanesh.
Okay.
It's Icon of Access, yes.
That's that makes them pretty brutal in combat.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, like with the Possessed as well, like if you get them off, you get prescience off on them,
Yeah. So,
yeah, and they can take apart repulsors.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they would. You know, and what are they getting extra attacks on a 4-up with prescience? I mean,
Yeah, that's right.
yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Mm.
And rerolling ones that even prints around, rerolling all your wounds, things like the champion. Yeah.
I didn't realise the champion was so good. I mean, it's not for shooting, but
Mm.
yeah, he really is a better lieutenant.
I always a must take in a close combat case. I mean, like just rerolling all your wounds is just too good.
Mm. I can't take things like that in my Thousand Suns, but
Yeah.
you know, they are the weird bunch.
Well, you've chosen to go the way of Zench, not the true path.
Yeah. They just did nothing wrong.
That's right.
Yeah.
And the Defiler always performs. Yeah, she's good.
Yeah.
She holds things up.
Yeah.
She killed some stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's quite resilient with Delightful Agonies on.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, she does all right. But I think, like for me, like this was a good matchup for me. I learned a lot because it's where my army always struggles is against things with 12 armor.
What would you do differently then?
I don't know. I'd have to sit away and think about it. Maybe I would have charged, should have charged with my Defiler in the first turn, even with a Tanglefoot Grenade.
Yep.
That could have been an option. I could have actually held back a bit more. Like, but you don't have a lot of guns, so I don't really have a lot to fear from.
Not really. I've only got the Land Raider.
Exactly.
Yeah, I put a lot of stock into that Land Raider to try to stop, you know, gun lines with vehicles and stuff. That's what he's there for. But
well, you had killed the Helldrake on the first turn, however. So
that was a pretty big deal.
because he would have shut down the Land Raider.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I wanted him sort of in a position that if you charged the Land Raider, I could at least throw a couple of characters through what's it called? Intervention, heroic intervention.
Heroic intervention.
Just to try and keep it useful, because a Land Raider moving out of combat is not a very good Land Raider.
I once had an assault, one single assault ring, play up a Land Raider for 3 turns.
Yeah. We did 6 attack.
Yeah. My assault ring is tough. He's a blood angel.
He knows the deal.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, another good game, good practice. It's only effectively a week away until the tournament, so I'm going to try and do coverage during the tournament. So, you know, it's not going to be filming of the games, but I will be summarising turns.
Yeah, if I get tabled in the tournament, you're not allowed to come and film us.
Okay.
So one tabling on the channel's enough.
Yeah. If everyone's in the corner having a beer somewhere, I'll just stay away. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. Thanks for watching. Yeah. If you like it, subscribe, send a comment, tell us what we're doing wrong. Be kind. Yeah. We'll see you around.